Several Dayton residents who live very near that scrapyard that burned last week say they still cannot breathe easy. So is all that smoke to blame? Sonu Wasu live and on your side with some answers for us. Sonu?
Well, Mark, officials have said the smoke we were breathing on that day was not toxic, but that does not mean it was not harmful. Several Dayton residents have contacted our newsroom by email or by Facebook, many complaining of headaches, some saying the smoke made them so sick they had to go to the hospital. Donna POOL-RAULSTON has had difficulty breathing since the huge column of smoke from last Thursday's scrapyard fire drifted toward her home.
How has it affected me? Well, I have to use my asthma machine, which I haven't used in 2 years. My chest started feeling heavy. And then I saw the thing on the news. So I stayed inside because there was, all the smoke. And any kind of smoke will really bother me.
Air quality experts say that is normal for anyone with breathing difficulties, but they want to reassure you the smoke is not toxic. In fact, they compare it to a giant campfire, but they also acknowledge breathing in any type of smoke is typically not a good thing.
Smoke is going to contain things like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, nitrogen oxides, and also we call VOCs, which would be like benzene, toluene, xylene.
Some people would say those are toxic.
Yeah, you could, by definition, they may not be considered toxic, but they are not. They would be considered hazardous to your health if you were to breathe them all the time.
The city's water experts are also back at the Mad River testing these waters for the first time since last Thursday. What you're looking at here is the city's environmental scientists and interns testing the water quality for dissolved oxygen, nitrates, ammonia, phosphate, and chlorine. They had set up big booms across the river right after the fire.
To absorb oils and greases and to allow the water to flow through.
Within hours, the booms were coated with oil and grease from the runoff. The good news, none of that got into these waters, but they want to be sure, and today's reading looks good. The U.S. EPA has also been out at the scene conducting readings, specifically for volatile compounds. Officials say they're still waiting for results, but readings were not high enough to evacuate the area. That's still little relief for residents like Ralston.
Either way, there's no toxins. There is toxins. I'm still having trouble.
Can't breathe?
I cannot breathe. No.
Now, Dayton fire officials tell us they're still looking into the cause of this fire, and once that is determined, and if this fire started because of an employee's negligence, firefighters may decide to bill the owners of Franklin Iron and Metal for the expensive foam they used to fight this fire. Officials tell us that is because this fire exhausted all the resources in the fire department and cost a lot in overtime. Reporting live, Sonu Wasu, 2 News on your side.
There's also new information tonight.